hit. Second half of the day was right on, tighter and tighter and tighter here.
What they say when we're together, and watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me as we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be one around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing. 'Cause what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me as we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Now I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover. Will she come walking over? Now I've been waiting to show her. Crimson and clover. Over and over.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it. Y'all ready for this?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up, go. Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Yeah, pump it up, up.
The 25 breaks a couple of tackles. And look at him go! And look at him go! He could go all the way.
Hey, you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away.
It's fun to stay in the YMCA. It's fun to stay in the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready to rumble.
Yo, pump it up, yo, pump it. Aggressive, be aggressive.
Simply en fuego.
What up? How are we doing? Let me get these small cap plays off. Good lord. Lumen. Lumen might be one that pops up for the rest of the day. Good trend line crack right there. First off, let's go to the trend line crack of the day. 10x. Who banked with me? Who's still around that banked on 10x with me? Who is still around that banked on 10x? Look at this gorgeous uptrend channel. Look at that gorgeous uptrend channel. Now, it did take a few minutes for it to pay off for us, but boy, it was then one dump and one shelf crack after another shelf crack after another shelf crack after another. Look at the shelf cracks. Look at the staircase on the way down. This is the easiest stock you'll ever trade in your life. Head and shoulders up top, trend line crack, enters the Thanos crossover, below the VWAP. You can't stop. Holy shit, that's gorgeous. The other trend line crack I just noticed was, where did it go? VC. VC, I see, do you see what I see? Which would be a trend line crack. Huh? I hope I showed you guys like the easiest pattern ever. Trend line to VWAP cracks. Like, look at that. Just absolutely stupid money. I would say your only other stock to pop up in small caps are going to be, where is Lumen? Well, Lumen, we were looking at Lumen. It's on the mid-candle breakout setup pattern. It's up 50% on the day, so I don't know why it's not hitting the boards, but whatever. What's up, though, Tay? Traded up. 10K? Oh, 10K's moving again. 10K's moving again, huh? So from 10X to 10K? I should have made 10K today on 10X. I should have made 10K today on 10X. Oh, man, yeah, be careful with this guy. This is a sketchy, crazy one. That's right. What's up, Jim Bond? Cisco? Will 10X do 10K? No. Yeah, no, 10K is very different and very weird. 10X be done. 10X is done. That was the best. 10X was one of the best shorts we've had in a while. Jim Bond, that is an AK special. That is an AK special, Jim Bond. 10X, or 10X is. 10X does the AK special. I want to start calling these the AK specials. 10X. I mean, this is an AK special. It's going to dump, and when it dumps, it dumps. It just absolutely reeks of Dumb and Dumber poop scene on the toilet over and over and over. Make sure none of these plays are running. Yeah, Lumen's your small cap play other than 10K you can't keep your eye on. I'm going to break down large cap plays. I'm going to break down the levels here on Lumen and 10K first. Spy over there, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Spy, we got some plays moving in the large caps. Some plays are, some plays are not. Spy's one of them. Jim Bond, though, traded up Tay. What's up, Night Trader? CR Trader, Cisco. Cousin Greg, other cousin. How we doing? And Night Trader. Night Trader, where are you located at, by the way, Night Trader? Night Trader, are you not, if I'm not mistaken, are you not over somewhere in Asia? Oh, you're in Virginia. I swear, Night Trader, there was someone that has the same name as you, Night Trader, that was over in Asia somewhere. Because my appointment, I know Jim Bond is now. But there used to be a guy in chat. Man, I thought that was you. It's not. But there used to be a guy in chat for the longest time that had like nitrate. I forgot what it was. It was something along those lines. But he was over because I did one-on-ones with him. Is my point. I did one-on-ones with him. I can't remember what it was now because I thought it was you. Now I just want to keep saying your name. I almost said Nitrator again. That's okay. Well, now I know that. That's always like asking. You're good. Anywho. But back to what you were saying though earlier is why I just was brought up your name. But that's awesome, man. I'm glad you had your struggles like you're saying in the last message. But then before that, shout out to me and J Trades. Yeah, man, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You know, we try to do our best here, teaching, preaching. You know, the same stuff every day, every week, every month, every year. You know, so you know, glad you guys have certain people to kind of go and learn off of. You know, you've got Caesar to go learn from too. Kush, you know. Deck's very good to learn from. I say those guys have been doing it. For those are the ones I'd be trusting the most. Police and Pips is definitely trustworthy as well. He's been doing it for quite a while. You know, Actor Trader for sure. You know, Actor Trader as well. So it depends on who you and what personality fits you. We're all going to have different personalities that, whatever. You know, so it's just, you got to go find, or even trading styles and habits that you like. And so that's going to be different from each trader and what you like. And do you want to trade it or not trade like that, you know, But hey, we all try to do our best here to teach and show you guys how to be a successful trader in different ways and facets and going long and short and futures and options and yada, yada, yada. You know, small caps all the way up to large caps. We got you covered here. You did one-on-ones with me too. Okay, well, that's crazy. I did two with you too, huh? Man, I'm telling you. I've done a lot. I've done them with like 300. Sounds weird now. I feel like I'm Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah, I've done it with like over 300 people now, you know. I'm kind of gross. You guys might want to get checked out. I'm just kidding. Extra Trader always has a great scalp strategy. There you go, Cisco. Yeah, we all got little different things that we do. Like, we're all different. I know Jay's going to be a little bit more like me, at least in his charting. I hate that he's stuck on SPY a lot. I've gotten on to him a lot about that, and I know he's always helping you guys out with other tickers as well. So, you know, because it used to only be small cap base. It was so funny. And then it was like, what? Hold on, where is everyone going? Am I the only one still doing small caps here? And I pretty much am, you know, on a consistent basis. I know Deck's trying to get back into it, but, you know, I am definitely your small, and I was your only small cap guy for a while because Deck even completely pulled away from it. But I got you covered every day. You know, I don't leave these alone. That's what I wanted to be. You know, I want to be the guy in chat that you guys can come over to and get alerts across the board. Now, not futures and maybe never futures, but you got that covered now in chat with, you know, not Cisco, Caesar. Yeah, buddy. So you got that covered. I want to be the one that you could always trust, small cap, mid. You just throw up a play and like, hey, break this down for me. Where and what is this doing? Right now, here are your levels, at least in my opinion, for Lumen. You've got 440, 450, and I really wouldn't give too much clarity between 440 and 450 yet. You got to figure out which one's which. I don't think that one has made its mind up yet, although I'd give better props to the 440 in that VWAP area, being that we truly actually bounced off of it. But we'll see if this 550 holds, because you could even go 560 at this point, right? But then it doesn't match with anything. So anyway, that's why I'm going to leave 540 for now is what I was going to do, and then move this down to about the 420 area, and there are your levels. Back over 475 for all you long traders out there. Watch for a pop to 490 to $5. Hopefully you got my alerts over in Deck's lobby. I was in a one-on-one. I had to go to the vet earlier with my bunny, and then after I got done with the vet, I came back and got into a one-on-one, and even in that one-on-one, I alerted this for you guys for a move up to $5 whammy, and it was like at 450, 445 when I alerted that for your move up to 5, and it did get a little over it. But same thing here. Take profit into $5 if you do want to go long. You may get a spike over it, but those are kind of your levels right here for the almost said for the SPY. But for you know, even this level, it's kind of like, do you put it here? Do you put it there? I'm just gonna mark those are your main levels for LUMN. Now for 10K, be super duper ultra careful with this. It is at all-time highs. I don't know that it's ever been higher than this. This is just one of those plays that could just up and down, up and down, up and down, right? So be very, very careful with those plays. A tornado in Buffalo. Got that alert. A tornado in Buffalo was left behind. Or let's say a trail of damage was left behind when a tornado blew through downtown. Downtown Buffalo? Looks like a little guy. I didn't really look at it there. So be careful trading this. Can you trade it technically sound? Not really. Doesn't ever come back to pure old breakout area and resistance area for bounces. And the ones that you see do occur aren't that great, and I'm on one of them. Old high of day didn't lead to a great bounce here, did it? No. So be careful with trading this. You know, it usually typically happens above those areas. So, you know, in this case, watch for it to maybe right. If it should bounce now, but if not, you know it's going to happen. It's going to come down, and it's going down even more. And I meant to say below the areas, not above the areas. The bounces are coming below where you think the bounce play would come at, right? You think it's going to come here. I would be careful at this 40.85 to 41 area and go further down to the VWAP and close to this area, right around 36-ish or so, maybe even down to 35-30 area for the bounce. It just seems like when we go up, we go down further, right, for the bounce. Same thing here. The bounce wasn't here. It was here for the move back up. So notice that. Here down a little bit further. This was the only one that we didn't really pull back a lot. Jim, yeah, you. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing? It's okay, boss. I am getting old too. I turned 40 this year. My memory is though stupid good. My memory is amazing good though, honestly. It's just I promise you, if I found if and when I ever got a one-on-one with that guy again, I'd be like night. What if it was Night Trader, and that's why you have an underscore because you couldn't? Is that why you couldn't have it all together? Huh? Do you think about that? Or did you put the underscore? Did you want the underscore, Night Trader? Oh, man. No. Oh, so see? So you're saying nope. You had to use it? You had to use it is what you're saying? Night Trader altogether wasn't available? What's up, though, Tay? Everyone else in chat. Yeah, Lumen could break out again. Bunny, I'm glad you got that long. I couldn't take the long. After I alerted that, I was like, man, that would have been a nice, easy move because it really was just so predictable. But I'm glad you got it, Bunny. And Bunny kind of crazy enough, Bunny, that I was at the vet, or I just got back from the vet with my bunny. Nothing moving for long. Thoughts on SGMO. Let's go to SGMO. Just a slow and steady uptrend. I'm not a fan favorite of these. This would be like people in chat that I talk to needing to test their patience or being slower play, sticking to targets, sticking to stop losses, sticking to the fruition of the play. I think some of you know who I'm talking to right now that I do one-on-ones with. You want those slower plays that you won't really care. Who cares how much you make? You just want to see it actually go to your target. You get out there to your stop loss. You'll stick in it for 30, 40 minutes. This is the play. So, what you want to do, in my opinion, on SGMO is wait for a bounce play. And I know you're like, really, Josh? I would actually go back down to this 95-cent area. That looks gorgeous for a bounce. Your move would be for a move back up into the VWAP and take profit there, and then anywhere like around 115 and above. Your other trade would be up and over 125, because then you're running to what? All-time highs. Just kidding. Almost. Dang it. I don't even know it's all-time highs. I was just trying to get it juicy for a second. You're running at least through highs you haven't been in a while. But that doesn't look good, though, because then you're running to like 130, the real breakout comes over 150, because then, then you got, see, look at that. You do not want to see that. So, you don't want this to break out, and it won't anyway. I'll tell you right now, it is, what? It's Monday. The crystal, or is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? I don't even know what day it is anymore. I am getting old. I'm just getting lost in days. It's Tuesday. I'm not too far from seeing the crystal ball from Sunday. This will be a good trend line crack, so you can also... Right now, your other real good trade is going to be the trend line crack. Forget going long. It's right there. I just knew it kind of wonked up out of the trend line. And I knew it was going to happen. So it's not like perfect. But we're going back to the trend line crack. So watch for a move down to 110 through the VWAP down to $1. You scale out at 95 cents. You go long at 95 cents. You hit that X route right over on the Z. And you hit them up for that look disco. You're like, what play is that? You got it. Oh yeah, bunny for I just noticed it. I can't help but alert. This is why I love doing this so much. I was like, I went to my buddy's house. I went to go see the land, and like I talked about this recently. Buddy I went to high school with hit me up Saturday before last on Saturday morning early, and I'm like, what the hell is he coming like at 8:45 on a Saturday morning? I'm like, I ain't got no kids. Call me back on Sunday the next day because I forgot to call him at lunch, and I'm like, what in the hell is he calling me for? I'm thinking it's about something with stocks at this point because he's not leaving a text message or voice message, and he knows what anyway. It wasn't that, but we'll get to that. He just like, oh man, I'm building out by your, or not building. He's already built out there. It's like 2 roads before we're building. It's a pretty nice road, and there's some nice houses out there. And that's where he built. I'm like, that's cool, man. That's badass. I'll come out and see you. And so I went out to see him, of course, to see my road again, see how pretty it is. And it's crazy. There's only one lot available. I mean, we're getting close, team. Getting close to building. Only one lot available left for sale, which is crazy. Anywho, of course, that gets brought up there, and his wife's like, I'm sure he doesn't want to talk about work when he's not at work, kind of jokingly. I'm like, oh no, this is actually why I love my job. I'll talk about stocks all the time. I can't help about it's like food, Jeep, stocks, my wife, my dogs. I can't help but talk. And so, point being, yeah, I saw that earlier with LUMN, and I was like, man, that looks juicy. So, it was just so you see what I see, team. This is all I saw. So, this is popping up, and this is before we break out there. I can't scroll back before. But I know you know Jim Bond, but it was not Jim Bond, who was a bunny that I know took part of it. It was somewhere right around in here where I alerted this because I know the price was still around. I'll go to the 1 minute time frame. I was in a 3 minute when I saw it. And maybe I can scroll back a little bit further so you can see what I was seeing. But it was in a, yep, right here. Because I alerted it right around here is when I alerted it. And I said this has room to $5. This is at 52-week high. And that's all I did. The first thing I did when I pulled this up, it was in a 3 minute time frame. But what? We're bullish. And a bullish pattern right here. I know this is what I'm noticing. And then I just quick did this. And I'm like, oh shit, we're at 52-week. Oh shit, that's 52-week high. Hell to the yeah. We have to go all the way back. And here's where I put levels in. Look where we're running to. And I told traders in chat about the gap fill, right? This was that one forever ago, LUMN or whatever. I didn't mention it today. But that's why I mentioned 5's got that gap fill. And that's why I said it had room to 5. It's all about charting. It took me 5-10 seconds to see this. And I'm like, oh shit. Traders in chat, I don't care. I'm not going to profit off of this. I'm literally was getting into the one-on-one. I was waiting for him. I just got back into sit in my seat from the vet. This is it, team. You do two things. You see this bullish bull flag all up trending over the VWAP, and that VWAP is not trying to catch the play. It's way down here in the Chattahoochee. And you do a quick back check. Essentially, you do a background check on the play and go, cool. I don't see any nasty real upper shadows. We've been spiking here recently, and oh shit. There's a gap fill to damn 5. This has room to 5. That's why I said take profit into 5. It's going to be strong resistance. Hopefully that makes sense, Bunny. And I know if you traded it, but anyone else, there you go, Jim Bond. I know you, Muhammad, you go long. You better go, what I just said, you better go fucking listen to that about 10 times in a row. You guys that only go, Cousin Greg in chat, everyone that only goes long, for those in the back, go rewind and listen to that again. That's your setup. That was easy 50 cents. Right to my line, right? Long schlong. I know you are, but I know Muhammad is too, Jim Bond. You guys that are only long, go. That's it. It's easy peasy, right? Bull flag. Over VWAP. Well over VWAP. VWAP's not catching the play. It's way down yonder in the Chattahoochee. Quick check, background check. Oh shit, we have been spiking. Wow, there's no, wow, we have room to run. Look where we can run to. I mean, it should take you 10, 15, 20 seconds. And go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Something like that. I think someone... There it is. So I thought someone did, man. I thought someone messaged me earlier. Stupid thing. So basically the VWAP boss, if it catches, get out. Right. So if you see, like my point, the two things you can notice here. Look at the difference. And this is a completely, of course it's caught, this is different now. But look at this play. Look at this play. And then once we start spiking, do you see what the VWAP's doing? It's just kind of meandering up. This play could have kept going in the VWAP, but it just would have done doing the same thing. It ain't even trying. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. All right, let's go to 10K or 10X. Look at 10X. Do you see the difference? We're spiking from 3 to 5. That's a good spike. Look at that VWAP. It's like we're playing defense in the 80s or 90s. Or the shorts in the 80s and early 90s. Really tight. Right, all up on you. Wearing some spandex pretty much. Remember if you watched the NBA, if you ever saw highlights. Different story right here, right? Completely. So when you see this and it's spiking away, and like right here's the main thing, right back to here. So when you see this, and that plays spiking, and we're running up, and that VWAP is here, look, nothing. Look at this. Any spike we do, that VWAP is just right there. That you need to notice that in plays. LYT probably was the same thing. And it didn't really spike up that much today. But if and when it did, like even yesterday, look at this, boss. Look at this. 145 to I mean, we're talking within 6 minutes we go 60 cents. That VWAP was like, sweet, cool, don't care. Look, and then what do we do? Not shit. We had one last little spike, but really didn't do too much, right? Right into the upper VWAP band. As I would have alerted because the upper VWAP band's running completely flat out to the right. You know, that's the stuff you have to pay attention to. How has that VWAP reacted to the play? This is the stuff you have to pay attention to. You don't pay attention to this. It's my Pedro. This is my Pedro. All right, let's go over to SPY, because SPY had a beautiful trend line and then crack, and then a beautiful downtrend break. So trend line crack, back on down. Shocking? No, not at all where we bounced at. Resistance and pre-market support, in market just a hair above the VWAP. Bullish. Bully, bully, bully. Now watch for this M shape that could get created if we do not start moving up here and create at least a channel or some sort of a bull flag. As long as the VWAP does not catch. Yep, exactly, 100%. And then once that VWAP catches the play, which is fine, or the play's caught the VWAP, vice versa, you can look for bounce plays. LUMN, this is just from past chart history of 440. So that's why that's there. Now, would you have known that and wanted to really trust it on the way back down? Chances are low. Chances are low that you would have wanted that. And granted, in the end, it's not like you got a ton out of it. You would have been in this play for right now 30 minutes. You know, now moving on 40 minutes, right? And you've only gotten 30 minutes out of it. 30 cents if I can talk out of it. And so, right? And so you kind of notice that that play is kind of starting to get on the backside possibly soon, especially if we crack that VWAP in 440. The only reason you wouldn't count it out is because it is one of the number one top gainers, if not the top gainer traders are looking at, and it's actually still above the VWAP. We've seen small cap traders win a trade, right? I mean, look at the crazy play. What's our crazy play? What's that play? Darn it. 10x. 10x and 10k. Well, 10k really. You know, this just show you traders want to trade something volatile. All right, so serious bounce for yes, oh yeah. Jim Bond for sure. That's where I'd go with SMGO 100%. If you're looking for a bounce play, back down right below one. I mean, it's written all over the play. It's written on it like your DNA. I don't know. I know there's got to be GHMO, anyway, whatever all those lettering things are that we have. Bam, right there. That's in your genetics. Look at that. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So that's what you'd be looking. It's a slow play though. I mean, it's not moving a lot. This is just one to work your patience, your discipline. You know, this is like when I tell traders that want to get used to that, go over and trade like a Ford. You know, it is just not going to move a lot some days. You know, I used to tell traders to go over to AMD and Apple, etc., and even an Amazon was one that you could go to. We'll get to these. You can see we moved today. Look how much movement. I mean, these never used to move that much. I mean, not a ton compared to other plays. Yes, true, I know, but definitely still way more than traders can have their patience tested. So even CVNA used to be another one that I used to tell traders to go to up until about last year into this year. And now it's one of those ones that moves too much. I think Intel's another one that's not too bad. No, how am I doing that wrong? I thought it was Intel. Oh gosh, what's Intel, team? What is Intel's? How am I getting this wrong? Tell me right now, team. How am I doing this wrong? What's Intel? Gosh darn, I thought it was INTL. How is it not? T is not that's not a bad one. INTC. Good golly, stupid son of a. INTC, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. AT&T is not a bad one either. AT&T is not a bad one either. Those will run because they're going to run technically sound more so for sure. So find something like that. Sorry though, thank you though, Jim Bond and Lizzie. I was like, what is it? I'm like, I thought it was INTL. I'm like, INTC. All right, I got it now. Thank you. Let's see here. SPY, let's go through large caps. I want to go through these. We'll start with SPY as always, as I like to do. SPY, M-shape. Is the creation going to happen? This is on high watch. You're back under 25, 50-ish area. We'll run down to about 25, mid to low 25s. Underneath that 24.85 mark to me is where the pullback, in my opinion, will really start to flush down to 24 and then possibly 24 or 23.50-ish area. Now, the big pullback, and I think it would be a magnet, in my opinion, if you crack 24, you got it. It's the VWAP, and it's right here at that 23 or 22.30 mark, somewhere right around there. But, like I talked about, first crack zone is going to be this 25.60 down to about 25, and then really the 24.85 mark, to me, in my opinion, is where that M shape will get created more so. And this is the M. Not this. Not that guy. I don't think that's happening. You know, that would take it back down to open. As volatile as we've been with the market, I'm not counting it out, but I'm just leaning toward that not happening. Let's go through Apple and through the rest of it real quickly. Apple, nice, beautiful move up today, honestly, back up off about 200, which I was wondering if it would get back down, kind of like we did yesterday. And kind of a long-term swing, in my opinion, like NVDA, Apple's becoming one, AMD's becoming one. You know, any of these plays that I'm about to go through, they're definitely in category status of getting in for a long-term investment. Of course, with Apple, in my opinion, you'd want this to come down a little more. I don't know if we got all the way back down to the 170 mark. But let's go to the 1 year, 1 day. I mean, you can see we've been above 170 for so long. That would be the ultimate pullback for you guys. I really just don't know that we're getting lower than this 200 mark. You know, 200's, you know, down to say like 195, you know, and get down to 192, scaling at 190. A lot of these stocks have the same pricing. I just don't see us getting all the way back down until we make that move back up. And by that point, even with pullbacks that we have, I just don't see that move. I just don't see it happening. Overall, right now with Apple, you could see a move today. We are building this nice little bull flag channel right now, with the bottom being at 208.20, tops being at 209-ish or so. Watch for that upper VWAP band to start to expand with volume pressure to 209.70. 209.70-ish area, somewhere around there, 209.60. Over that, you're running really nicely, in my opinion. I don't remember what I said for ultimate high of day, but I think we're getting past doing again where we're going bigger than I thought we would today. Main reason why is because we're going more up. I thought we'd have a little bit more direction, but we did have down. I mean, we're just ranging a lot. This may be the new trend, which is crazy, but that would take us close to 211. Any stocks you want me to go over, let me know. Doing good, man. How you been? It's still doing good, Leezy. You know, Deadpool and Wolverine plus Blade did me right. Now Ryan Reynolds trying to promote, you know, Wesley Snipes, and because they've had so many rewrites and problems with the new Blade movie, it really is almost looking like 50-50 now, in my opinion, and just like gut instinct that anyway, I'm just hyped about that. But Snipes may get one more role, and may just do one and then kind of replace him. Because or point me and do one and then have him in like secret, or you know, have him Wesley Snipes as Blade in like the Secret Wars or whatever, the X-Men movies with Marvel. You know, and you know what, Eddie? You mean I'll say him and Eddie Murphy? Eddie'd be badass, Eddie Murphy, and then just Wesley Snipes like, hey, I need a little pick me up, because Wesley Snipes is like 62. It's crazy. He doesn't have. I mean, he can still do it, but anywho, man, doing good. Getting ready for the house bill, and one lot left. I went out and saw the house this last weekend. Not the house. I wish the house. Good. I can't wait. 14-foot ceilings, 1,000 square foot living room. The big ass bonus room, 8-car garage. Just an 8-car garage. Walking out to that and how massive it's going to be. Bro, I am getting this next full year. How are you though, Leezy? Hopefully you're doing good. I can't wait. Oh, yeah, I do, Leezy, yeah. Because I'm looking to get the M3 Competition X Drive soon. Looking to get that soon, you know, for sure. I'm like, man, I love Elvira and I love the X3M comp, but I want the anyway. I want the 2025, the new BMW M3 Competition, the new steering wheel with May have to do that before the house. That was going to be like a present for the house. The present for the house now is actually probably going to be this. Did it reset? No, my mom, I actually have found out, being a nice son that I am, took her out to Twisters to go see the movie. She wanted to see it. Dad didn't want to get out. He getting too old, didn't want to, and being a little grumpy curmudgeon. Found out, I was like, well, what is your, because I've been asking, because I am going to get my mom, you know, something for sure. She used to have a Charger. She wrecked the first one, then got another one, then Dad wrecked it, then she got an Avenger, and she got it paid off, and it's time for a new ride. And so I've already, this is it. She wants it in purple and everything. You know, she keeping it in that purple family. So I'm going to surprise, that'll be something else, like, I want to get the house done first, but then surprise mom with that. Yeah, bro, I can't wait for the house. just think about it a lot of the time when I'm here in this house now and just how big it's going to be. Then I'll go out and see my friend's house or just out in that neighborhood and look at the houses. And just looking at my living, like how big the living room is going to be. The pool, the backyard. Having nice, really nice grass because I haven't had really nice grass. This house, I didn't put in it when I got it. We didn't do it because it was already... I didn't want to resod it. It was just like, just what you build a house and some people, will resod it and some people will just leave the kind of weedy kind of, and that's what this house is. And it's terribly ugly. I can't wait to have like lush walk on my, the grass and I can just walk on it and roll around in it like a dog. So we were back in town. Oh, nice. We were going to New York. Oh, man. Oh, awesome. Then cruise. Look at you out of Orlando. So I enjoy all that. I'll enjoy all the travel. Enjoy the traveling for me, my man. Because we don't get to travel anymore, Very rarely get to travel, so enjoy it. That's why, we're going to get back to that for sure. But real stuff for us is just really the house. We're literally just completely honed in like Iceman and Maverick on the heels of a enemy bogey that now has become whatever after a bogey. I forgot the term. But they're going to get shot down. But yeah, we're just honed in on it like, man, cannot wait for the house build. Waiting for their house to get built and one lot left, so we're waiting for some new house. There's already a few going up out there and a couple that are almost already done. And they're right around us, which is really badass. So it's not really hopefully too much longer. And we'll be looking into doing that. Hopefully, essentially the start of the new year or something like that. But yeah, so man. Oh, and the other thing too, you maybe so you would love to set a pet clinic to have to keep. Oh my God, yeah. Well, that's another reason why we're getting a bigger place too. Because I know down the line with Avery finally slowing down, we'll get more animals and we're going to need it. We'll need that room. I mean, it's a big, it's not like, it could be a lot more. I mean, if you think about the size of it, if you think of like it's 3,500 square feet, almost 3,600 square feet, you can make that like a 5-bedroom house, or something, or 6, well, anyway, no, it's just 3-bedroom. It's got a safe room. The walk-in master closet's the size of a bedroom. It's 14 by 12. The bonus room's like almost 800 square feet. It's just, I want big rooms, I'm 6'3", wife's 5'9", 5'8", 5'8 and a half, whatever, almost 5'9", right? We're just with the big dogs, animals around us, and not, oh yeah, watch out, it's just, I want like my living room. I want it to be like, it's like a ballroom. You walk into my living room when you walk in, like I can't wait for you guys to come over for the AK&R that I'll do at my house, or just of course to do the post and show it off. Like you walk in and it's just this big, huge, open, grand, like holy moly, we could have a damn square dance in here, boy. So you need one good trade, and I'm done for the day looking. Right now, Lumen's your trade. Lumen for small caps, and it's trying to pop up here again, because I know, Muhammad, you go long. This is it. This is your play. We have just candlestick confirmed. Starting to get a little downtrend break in volume, but this is your one play, in my opinion, Muhammad. This is going to be your one play, in my opinion, for the move. This is going to be it. I don't think any other small cap play is going to get it. AMD, I wouldn't trade it for large caps. Amazon's trying to M-shape a lot like we get probably going now with even more. Nope, SPY is channeling. SPY's channeling a little bit. Tesla does have a decent shelf at like the not 199 mark. That's where I'd go to the bottom of it because I know when that cracked, you've got room to run, but then you got, you've kind of got some areas to watch out for. Not the best of plays. SMCI, how have we moved today? Oh, a little choppy on SMCI. So I was right with some of these plays thinking that maybe today we don't move too grand. But that's what's crazy. You think with QQQ going from 35 up to almost, that's a $10 move. Same kind of shape on QQQ as SPY. NVDA, another one of those ones like SMCI, I'm not the biggest fan of. Possible trend crack back down. These plays, in my opinion, a lot of them look bullish. Like they want to maybe pop up and go for more. I know some of them do have this M shape, so maybe we get some with M and some with bullish movement. So that's what you're noticing a lot. I've noticed it too since last week. These plays are starting to run together. They didn't do it for the longest time. Like you're talking about SPY, AMD, Amazon, Apple, Meta, all of them running together and looking very similar. It was happening a lot in July, kind of stopped toward the end of July, and then last week it picked up again, and we're pretty much all running in the same boat. Muhammad, did I get a rabbit? No, we have three bunnies, Muhammad. We have 2 bunnies named Lola and Poppy, 2 sisters born in the same litter, and then we've got Cardi B. So we've got 3 different bunnies, 2 Holland Lops, and then we've got a lion-haired. A lion here. The one you saw today would be a Holland Lop. Very cute. Very cute. So I enjoy trading this one much more over the past 2 days. We're insane. Oh yeah, Lizzie, it's very crazy. I'm sure you got it, Mom, and you got it. Oh yeah, Lizzie, it's definitely been crazy, bro. Oh man, you kidding me? Yeah, it's definitely been one of those ones over the past. I've been sitting out the large caps. Today would have been a great day. I did alert for some them to kind of get that crack underneath the lows of pre-market. I today killed. I had to, of course, if you didn't know, I had to go to the vet today, so I didn't get much time to trade. I was concentrating on 2 small caps. Yesterday, I didn't even trade at all, and I told you guys I'd come back at it today and start smacking some booties around. But yeah, yesterday wasn't looking to trade. Just kind of sat on the hands once I saw small caps didn't have anything to offer. Large caps with the massive dump of Rusco and gap down. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch this today. Maybe get back to large caps tomorrow or Wednesday. So it's been hard for me to try to predict these levels and doing the morning alerts and such. Yeah, Cisco. But no, we won't get too crazy at the next house. I know we'll have 6 acres, but I want to have a pool in the decent sized backyard. We're going to have that, that nice little, not big, but decent sized little Jeep track, ATV track. And then I wouldn't mind still clearing, like I said, a little like 80 yard, 80 to 100 yard path, because it doesn't have to be that big. And I wouldn't even mind having trees, because I want to keep it like that, because the trees are really tall, and keep it challenging to where you have trees kind of in your, it's not like you can, and you may lose a ball maybe or 2. But, so I can, anyway, but you get my point. But leave some trees up, have a nice little par 3. Figure out how if I want to do straight on. Make it kind of do a little dog leg right over a bunker, over some water, maybe to the left a little bit. I don't know, I have to figure out how I want to angle the green. But yeah, I want to do that. But yeah, no, so point being, we won't have we'll have. I know Avery would maybe want to do a pig. She's always talked about that in the past. I don't think we get too crazy. The craziest we would get would be me. I've always wanted to rescue or adopt some sort of like big cat, like a tiger, a lion, leopard, something of some sort, a panther, a puma, something. 100%. I would absolutely love and adore that for sure. But that would be about the craziest it ever got. We're pretty much about, we just get maybe some more dogs. I doubt more bunnies. I don't know if we'd get anything else. Like I said, maybe more cats and dogs. Definitely a tortoise, but then that tortoise, we're gonna have to pass that on from it's gonna outlive 2. You know what I mean? How long tortoises live, if you do know. Avery's always wanted a tortoise. Had a question above for the one-on-one. Love a fast chat. Let's see here. Had a question above for the one-on-one. Let's go, Tay. What do we got here, Tay? So yeah, 101 was your time. 2 p.m. my time. You said next trade level of charge. I just have trade. I've done screenshot. Do I need to share my screen? Yes. Yeah, definitely need to share your screen. 100%. Yep. Need to share your screen. Gotta show your screen. Always, you gotta be. That's what I would definitely want people to be able to show their screen so I can see what you're doing, see your charting. I gotta see what you're seeing. That's the only way I can do that is if you share your screen. So I like to see what's on your screen. So yeah, have that ready. Have that ready. That's so crazy. The navigation for your 2017 Jeep Wrangler is out of Thanos. Is our 2017 Jeep Wrangler. It's crazy. I'm still getting updates for because we got it originally with with navigation forever ago. Like that was the first car we bought as a couple, and I bought as myself with because my parents got me my Jeep before that I eventually would trade in. It didn't even have navigation. So the first car I ever had that actually had navigation that came with the vehicle was her 2017 Jeep Wrangler. We thought we were balling. She first started doing good. I had 100 side jobs, so I was doing okay, but it just sucked. I was trying to learn stock trading. I never get August of that was crazy. That was a very kind of different August. Because that August, I'm pretty sure it was 2017 if I'm not mistaken. It was 2017, not 2018. I'm pretty sure it was 2017. Because I just got the email said it was a 2017 Jeep. Anywho, that was when I lost big. I lost $1,000 on my $3,000 account. Crying, moaning, bitching, complaining, trying to figure out stock trading. was like August 7th, though. I know the day we bought her vehicle. It was around the same time, which is nuts. Around the same, some of the point I never heard. She came home from work one day, and she had seen the Jeep at the dealership passing it on the interstate, and she kind of kept saying how she saw it, because she doesn't have the best of eyes, especially when you're driving on the interstate. But notice that there was a purple Jeep Wrangler. It was all purple. You know, didn't have the black fenders or black. It was all purple. You know, black. You know, or I should say purple top. Everything was purple, which is a purple hardtop. You know, those are very rarely you saw those just sitting at a dealership. And it's crazy to think too. I should have asked him, now that I've ordered so many and have done the vehicle thing now. Like, who ordered this? Like, did someone mess up, or like? Because usually, you know, when you go to dealerships, I mean, of course it is Dallas, but very rarely are they going to order that rare color that no one is really going to want or buy, which is that it was called extreme purple. The Jeep color it's called extreme purple, or plum crazy would be the Mopar color for the Dodge color, the Challenger and the Charger. Yeah, I never. She came home, she spotted it anyway. She's like, "There's this blah 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 blah." Couldn't say no, of course. Had to go up there. You know, she was a baller. She had her own Durango already. I mean, she was making money and paying for a Durango. And I was like, all right, we can go up there. Let's go. Let's go do this. And then I had the better credit. And they're like, we're trying to put it. And we're like, well, if you do it in your name, if you didn't. So I just put it in my name. And I was like, I will put it in my name, since it was like we were going to get, at the time we were worried about car payments and stuff like that. And it was funny. Oh, well, it was the good old. It was a great experience. I mean, just so you know, like, that was then. So if you ever experienced that, team, and you you're getting your new cars and brand new, something you always wanted, enjoy it, and I almost said embrace it. Essentially, you know, it flies by, you know. So go take that new car smell in. Like, oh my gosh, are we really gonna do this? Enjoy it, even though it takes forever at the dealership. Don't sign up for all that extra bullshit they're trying to get you to sign up for at the end, unless you just have buku's amounts of money. But if you're just getting into it, it's only going to make that car payment go up, so don't worry about it. If you have good car insurance, you're good to go. Just get the hell out of there. The normal warranties will take. It's a brand new car. You're good to go. That's how they make their money in the end, just so you guys know, on those dealerships. Sometimes there's car markups here and there. Very few and far between, as much as it used to be. And so that's how they a lot of the time make their money, if they're not getting to just screw over an idiot, would be sometimes used cars, because they'll get them in and mark them up big time. And then, of course, you go in there and, oh, you need this and you need that. Of course, everyone wants you to get Gap. And then after that, it's, oh, this, and then there's that. And you need this, and you needed that. And then next thing you know, you're like $4,000 in warranties. And you're like, whoa, my car payment now is up how much? What the hell y'all doing to me? Small caps just chilling right now, team. We're not getting that big move. I know you wanted Muhammad. There's nothing I see other than Lumen to really give you that. Now, if you want to be risky biscuits trader, you're going to go over to, what was the other one here? 10K. Volume has died off on it as well, so there's really not a lot going on there. Small or large caps, at least since we started the stream, SPY has just been in a channeling out to the right. Not really the biggest of movement from plays. Amazon did get a little bit of that M shape kind of move down, but not a ton there. You can see there's a little of that M shape, but now we're popping back up. So some plays have gotten a little movement, but not a ton. Not Netflix, but NVDA, right? Kind of with that downtrend break and continuation up right here. That's been the nice move up. M shape, sideways, a little bit of a trend line crack, downtrend break. Now we're up, kind of pushing back over resistance areas. We're challenging high of day though. Sure, one just find out, oh, there's not a lot of markup on car. Oh yeah, no, yeah, very few, unless they're like those ones like, you know, like what you've seen, like, but who's gonna pay that? Very few and far between. Like when the markup like there for a while when it was bad, but on a lot of the cars, like of course the Dodge Demon 170 or like even Raptors, I saw Ford Raptors marked up a ton. You know, the Dodge TRXs, even the Jeep Wrangler 392s, they were marked up. I saw some brand new 392 Wranglers that were like, should have been like, I got mine for $90K because I, you know the blah blah blah. So I got mine I got both of mine under sticker, which was badass. Yeah, you saw there was some out for like $105,000, $110,000. I'm like, who the hell's paying that high over for some of these cars? But yeah, some of those markups on some of them, you're like, yeah, you're an idiot if you're gonna do that. Just wait, unless you just can't, and that's what sucks. Because I know a lot of those dealerships are not dealerships, but some of those companies are starting to get. Anyway, we're like, y'all know people can't buy stuff right now, and then you charging more than you should, and those dealer markups are stupid. It's like, I'm never doing that, but it would suck if you need a car. But then I'm like, if you need a car, shit, go get you a used car. Get you something where there's no markup. You don't need no new car. If you need a car that bad. We're gonna miss the good old days though, you know, where interest rates were just like you could get it for always for nothing if you had good. I don't know if that'll ever come back, you know, 1% less. I mean, some here and there, but not like across the board. And getting like car payments for even, I mean, like now it's like you'll be lucky to get a, you know, for a brand new car, get a car payment, you know, like we used to. You know, remember back in the day, like $200, $300, $400 for a brand new car, and it was like a nice car. Now you're like, oh man, that ain't happening. That's what I'm saying. These plays look bullish to me. I'm watching SPY over here. I'm just kind of watching some small cap, some large cap, keeping it spread across the board. The only small cap I'm watching is Lumen with you guys, but I'm just kind of watching it in coordination with the bands, and they're just not moving much. Got some little Hanson jamming in the background. Yeah, these plays do seem bullish for me. Like I said, they just seem, and that's gonna suck if that was a dip across the board there yesterday as we dipped all the way down to 507, 508 on the SPY. Like, no, I wanted to get a dip buy on these plays. I didn't want it to be that quick, like almost a lower shadow, so to speak. Like, all right, you better get in because here's the time, and you missed it. Bye. That was it. That's what it felt like. Or it will feel like, especially in the end. Tay, let me know you got that. Real quickly, though, above, I just want to make sure you got that, what to prepare for. And make sure to, you know, I know last time we loved talking about Speedos in here, but maybe this time put at least a cap on and some shorts on with the Speedo, you know. I know you're feeling the Olympics too over there. Go USA. I get it. I get it, Tay. Guy came in wearing freaking just a Speedo. I was like, man, you look good, though. You look real good. Really good, actually. 70 years old looks better than me. What's up, Ollie? Man, that was really, man, my intuition. I just literally just went over to YouTube. That is nutso. I literally just went over to YouTube. I'm saying bullish. So even on this play, if it's, you know, running with the rest of these plays, I am going bullish. I say we squeeze up, and this will hit new highs here soon. At least, you know, go to high of day and test it. You know, test high of day here coming up, in my opinion. It looks like it's just about to squeeze. This downtrend break 2 in volume looks like it's about to give way with this candle right here, which could lead to that squeeze up. Now, I think overall in the run, you know, let me get back a little further here and run into this day right here. I think we could get up to overall in the day to the 53.32 mark, 53.32. Over high of day is going to be a magnet somewhere close to that 53.32 mark, okay? And if you don't take profit there, I'm coming to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Traded up, NVDA, Cisco. Ooh, Cisco. Every time you show that, I'm always like, okay, here's the pop quiz. Do you remember now, Cisco? Because I did this. Who is the girl standing in front of him? Do you remember, Cisco? Who is he flexing to, Cisco? His high school crush. Well, it wasn't like it. Not his high school crush. Wasn't his high school crush, Cisco. It was his crush growing up. Like, his, you know, Halle Berry, so to speak. You know, his, like, Jennifer Connelly. His, like, oh my God. Danica, or Dan, what's her name? Danica McKellar, I think her name is, from Wonder Years. Danica McKellar, yes. Danica McKellar. It was her. No, like his ultimate crush. Not like someone he knew. He didn't even know this girl. He never met her before. Never even met the lady. Never ever met her. This is like his super crush from all time. And then, yeah, he said, hey, you want to see how I look? She's, you can now catch her on awesome shows such as Lifetime Network, such as Lifetime Movie Network, such as maybe even the Sci-Fi Channel, such as, now I feel like I have to be a beauty pageant person, you know, I always say such as. That's it, just, I don't know why that just reminds me of Lifetime. No offense, hopefully none of you watch Lifetime or Lifetime Movie Network, but those are some of the worst movies of all time. NVDA though, Cisco. NVDA though, watch for this to move up. I would go to probably right now. Oh, we're at it. We're at it. This is back on Thursday's low of day. Was that my high of day or normal high of day or ultimate high of day, right? Somewhere in this area. So I think NVDA is not only running to that area, but I really feel we're going to Friday's high of day at this point. Watch for 108.50 to 108.75, and that sounds pretty familiar. That may be my ultimate high of day. I feel like that gets touched today, like a creepo. What would you say would be a good confirm? Oh, I thought you were already long. Yeah, Ollie, I thought you were already long. Oh man, yeah. I mean, who told you though? I read charts better than charts read themselves, I think sometimes. I know the charts better than the charts know themselves. I mean, you could have just got in when I told you. Because I told you so! Just like when that guy, Cousin Greg, was like, you can't hit this 6-iron 225 yards. And I was like, give me that piece of shit. Are we there yet? Oh, okay. We got a little. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh. Got 8 more to go. Got 8 more to go. Got 8 more to go. You could have just jumped in on the beautiful Chef Kisses alert that it was going to go up, and I had a feeling these plays were going to pop and go for more. Dre, or you're going to wait for a pullback at this point. I would want it to go up a little bit more before it came back down, and I would get in around the 30 or 53, 12 to 53, 10-ish area, somewhere through here. But you'd want that to pop a little more. Yep, no, it's, come over, come on over. Come on over, I got you. Absolutely got you, girl. So sorry, yeah. Sorry. I know that was one of those things where this just looked bullish to me. Overall, kind of the chart set up. Again, it just kind of comes one of those things that you just, the more you see the chart, 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 more you see the chart. You kind of start reading what's about to happen. So you can kind of go from, maybe even just a level reader to then more of a predictor. Night Trader, yeah, because Night Trader knows what's up. He says, I went long because Josh knows how to roll. Or I don't know, maybe you did it on your own. I don't know, maybe. But beautiful trade right there, Night Trader. We know what's up. We know how to trade these plays. Going long. I would not short the SPY or anything that rolls with the SPY right now. At least like ES or whatever. I mean, SPY, Qs that are probably running up with it as well. This is running up. This is a long play right now. There's no shorting to be had. AMD's popping up real nicely. Apple's squeezing to new highs. This is long. You don't short this. I talk about this all the time to traders. Even I was just in the one-on-one just literally before I went live with you guys. When you're this well far removed from the VWAP and the VWAP is doing nothing to catch the play, you don't go short it. Don't short that play. Wait, there may be a short, but it's not trying to guess here comes the reversal. Because you're going to lose, and you're going to lose, and you're going to lose, and you're going to lose. 3 for 3. Good job there, Night Trader. Man, Night Trader getting those beautiful shorts in the morning with me. Night Trader getting those beautiful shorts with me, baby. I cannot stress enough. Candlestick confirmation. Yeah, man, Night Trader. I've been talking about candlestick confirmation for literally since the end of 2020, end of 2021. And people from 2021 onward, from Sky Chimp in chat to, I remember there have been so many people that have essentially said, candlestick confirmation out here saving lives. Like that. I can't tell you, can't stress that enough. I mean, it just completely does. Completely does. Going to Friday's low of day. Here we go. Here goes SPY. see I got spooked out of LYT. Should have. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't get in till after the crack night trader. I know you. That's right. You were talking about it earlier. I didn't get in till after the crack on LYT. So on LYT, I didn't get in till there was a trend line crack too, handsome. So here, I'll show you what I was looking at on LYT. Go to 1 minute. It looks better in a 1 minute. That's where I got in. So right here. That's where I got in right there. That trend line crack. So candlestick confirmation got in right there. And then my play, when I got in, it went right in my direction. You know, and I was literally out right here. I mean, this was 2 minutes after the opening bell. I was out of LYT. I mean, I was out of both of my play, and my vet appointment was actually opening bell. Luckily, the vet to take our bunnies to is like 3 miles away. I mean, it's like so close. I love it. So I knew I could be a little late. Anywho, yeah, there's where I got in right there. That trend crack. So yeah, that's where I got in right there at 8:00, right after the, like, essentially about little less than 30 minutes for the opening bell. Right after I was done. I think it was just after I got done with the morning alerts. I think it was right around there anyway. But yeah, that's where I got in, was right there. So it just was kind of like, what you call it sketched me out a little bit more. 10X sketched me out a little bit more because I got in on the trend line crack up top, you know. And so where I got in at, I was good and green, you know, and then it came up and I'm red a little bit, right? And I'm like, shit. And then I finally get out half, you know, as we start, whoops, wrong way, right? I'm like, okay, here we go. And then back. So this one was the one that scared me out a little bit more because I actually did go red on this play. I didn't go red on LYT. So this one actually scared me out a little more. So, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, my man. I was good because my stop loss, again, was back up to this area. Like I told you guys, my target was really all the way down, you know, to this 470 mark, or 465 was really the first area I wanted to get to. Then the next target was down here to 440, 435, kind of right through here. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to base my target off that. That's just giving it too much room. But I'll base it off this 460 area. And so my entry was right here at 420. So it's about 60 cents or so, give or take. And so I'm like, okay, let me go up a little bit and what in charting. I'm like, well, I'm not going to go up that high because I divide that by 2. And my entry was like 520-ish or so in the dot. And I went up 30 cents. And it was about perfect. It was like, so essentially like high of day was my stop loss. So that worked out perfectly to my 2-to-1 ratio. And so it definitely worried me for a minute. I was like, fuck. Because I was worried this was the only small cap play up with low float that morning, you know, this morning besides LYT. LYT at that time, let's just scroll back so you can see at that time was already tanking down. Traders aren't concerned with LYT at that moment. So I'm kind of going like, oh boy, I can easily see 10X here making its move back up because it's the only thing moving and it's what trade, you know, that's the only thing that traders can go long. And then I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Sometimes it's going to happen. Let's see here. 10X moving at all this afternoon in your eyes. Sucks not having volume. Yeah, I mean, it's trying to move back. I'll go back to a 3 minute so that way we have, you know, a little bit more clarity overall. You can see the U shape, you know, and it looks even better probably in a 5 minute time frame, obviously. So watch for that U shape, but you've got to get back over levels, and this level's working out perfectly as of right now that it had in. So 4. Over that, you got to watch for 410, but then you got to watch out for 420, right? So it's a lot of that staircase, and you've got to get back through, and that's just hard for longs to do this point in the day with such low volume. Oh, 10K traded up. Man, my bad. I was getting them mixed up all the damn time over here. And definitely this one with volume. It's got it could. It's got to hold 36 to 35 though. If this cracks 36 to 35 traded up, you can start waving goodbye to that one. You can wave goodbye to that one traded up. You're good though. Sorry, boy. Sorry, man. You're like, hey, I know you're busy. You look at a lot of stocks. They're really similar. 10K. And then it's like you just put T dot 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 E dot 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 N dot 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 K dot 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 K, Josh, K. Like, I got it. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, 10x. I got in on the crack of 450 to close the 410, 500 shares. Night Trader, you still in now? Or that was earlier, Night Trader? Was that earlier? That had to have been earlier. Right, Night Trader? Spy Howl. Engineer, put it over in Dex lobby, and I've been talking about in my lobby. Spy's going. Spy has room to Friday's low of day. Spy has room to Friday's low of day. 2850 area. 2850 area. I really feel like we're going to get it. Yeah, and earlier they took me just asking that was, yeah, it was a good trade. Got it. Got cool. I figured. I was like, you're like, I was like, 410. Yeah, you're good. I didn't know if that was a question or not. Well, cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like you. Good. Yeah, sorry, traded up. And yes, Night Trader, good trade. Like it. Yeah, my trade for that was like I said, just that trend line crack up top that I was telling everyone in chat, and again, kind of scared me out there for a minute, and then worked out just beautifully. I mean, it's a beautiful uptrend channel, and that's the main thing. That's a beautiful uptrend channel. That's a beautiful uptrend. That's what I'm looking for in my trend lines right there. That is A1A what I'm looking for in my trend line cracks. But yeah, SPY for all you SPY traders. In my opinion, watch for this to run into Friday's low of day. Friday's low of day are right there in market. If you see it, like I do, 2875 rule, we'll call it. 2875 rule. Could even go above that, but as of right now, that's where I see it getting to. See, I know you like them because of the rule. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. So, yeah, Chase Hard, that's just the one I'm going to do for you, the small caps. You know, if there's one that you can do, I forgot which one it is. I have it bookmarked over here, but there's one that you can do shares. And I was like, oh, there's one you can actually do shares on, and they usually have, I forgot what it's called now. I thought I bookmarked it. Did I not? Other bookmarks. There it is. Trade the Pool. TradeThePool.com, and how cool is that? Because Deadpool just came out, and I fucking love that movie. And Deadpool. Anyway, so boom. That looks great. Trade the Pool, baby. Yeah, because I don't care about futures. I'm not really wanting to do futures. I want to show traders how to do it with, you know, like where you can do shares or even options and do large caps or whatever. Just one of those things that I just want to show traders to do if they want to. It's not a big thing for me. Like, I really want to do it, but it was just brought to my attention about a month or two ago. And I've been planning, like everyone loved the Trade Every Alert Challenge last fall. I made 300K, you know, from October to December. That's not a bad 3-month period, 100K a month. So, you know, that's where I was like, well, I want to do something like that again this year. Hopefully we'll get hot just like we were last year, and I can, you know, super bank it up with you guys. And then that was brought to my attention. I was like, oh, shit, okay, you know what? I'm going to help you guys out times 2. Not only get these damn trades in with you, so that's why I don't like small account challenges. I think they're a waste of time. Honestly, a complete waste of time for traders. Why? Because you're going to sit back and not do anything. I mean, if you really want to trade, you need to trade. You know, at least once or twice a day for sure to get actual repetition in. That's why I like the Trade Every Alert Challenge. You know, I've done the small account challenges. It was a waste of my time. It was a waste of traders' time. There'd be days where sometimes there was there was like when we first did them because of small caps. There'd be times it'd be a week plus or something where we're kind of waiting for the right setup. Because I'm like, no, not doing that. Doing the Trade Every Alert Challenge. I'm gonna trade the shit just like a trade. You know, 6-7 trades a day. That gives you 6 to 7 ample opportunities to go long, short, small cap, large cap. That's a lot. That's awesome. You know, that's a lot of trades for you to get a chance to get, you know, to get real high percentage win trades in, which I'm giving you. And I was like, you know what? And then on top of that, growing an account. I've said this to her for the longest time, Avery. They're like, we need a couch here badly. I'm like, I know. She got this super cute couch off Amazon. My wife did. It's super cute. It's so small though. It's something you just have like in a one of those like a room you never even sit in. What are those rooms called in the big? And I hate those houses where you like every room's not you have like this library, and then you have these rooms where no one ever goes in. You just have really nice furniture in there, but no one ever sits on it or uses it. That's just give me big, massive open room. Anyway, she got this. It's really cute green, and it's green, and she loves green. Piece of furniture, and it is super cute, but it is the most uncomfortable. I'm like, what? I told you. I told you. Finally, she's sick of it because she's off today and at home and sitting on it. I'm like, ha! I love it. I'm like, you know, we're in the forest now. I'll mention that after we get a new couch. We'll get a new couch, and then I'm like, I told you, I told you about that green one. I was like, that thing was gonna be uncomfortable. Anyway, sorry if I'm a broken record. Did you cover us? I have not traded up. I know you love that one, but yeah, Chase RR. You kidding me, man? Can't wait to do the small account or the trader alert challenge, which is will be a small account because you know those prop firms. It's not like you know what I mean. It's not like you can just go, yeah, I'm gonna go crazy. Because my plan is to get one of those later this month and get used to it. And then, because I know it's like a 45-day whatever. And I wouldn't mind even trying to get that passed already. So by the time October starts, I can then do another one. So I know the process. I know how it works. I know what it looks like. I know how to trade. I'm not just going to jump straight into it in October with you guys. You know, I'm going to prep myself. You know, I got to get ready for it. But I would love to do that. 100%. And then just always have that available. You know, maybe then sparks an interest in me as well. And I'm like, oh shit, I can get get extra money coming here. I'm gonna just double trade this shit. My you know, like, you know, where you can copy whatever. So do the same thing that I do funded on my real account. Just double up, double dip, baby. You know, make that money. That's all I'm about. So then I can have my Porsches and my Raris already, and my house is built with those in it. I can order them. That would just be the sickest video ever. Moving to the new house like Cribs. Of course, like if you grew up like me and watched Cribs back in the day on MTV, you just grew up like, you know, back then seeing that like, oh my God, if I could just have that. Oh, damn. Oh, wow, cool that is. I'm like, that's what I'm doing. We Cribs styling this bitch. You got it though, trade it up real quickly. Are you here around real quickly? Trade it up. I'd go 613-ish or so is that bottom portion. Bottom portion of the shelf, just redneck over here, it's about 613-ish. But you're then running kind of down into then old resistance support at 610. That, though, is then where the crack to me could come on, and maybe we get it through the market here, back down through the VWAP. And last but not least here, well, I shouldn't say last but not least because we'll get to resistance. You got the trend line down below too as well, right? So, boom, bam. Now, moving on up right here, you have this resistance area, in my opiniones, at high of day, which is also pre-market high, essentially. Let's call it area. We don't want to be specific and start putting in numbers. I'm not big on that. Oh, 623.92. Just call it 620, damn, 4. And know that, and that's why I said earlier for you guys that were going long on Lumen up to 5, and I said $5 area. Take profit into 5. Hopefully that starts to ring a bell because it hit 496 to start off with. Yes, we did finally go over 5, but at first you wouldn't have thought that. 496 was a high. I'll take it. Same thing here. Watch for that squeeze possibly and potentially up to overall 624.550. Somewhere in that area, right? Now through that, we could go for more. I like the SPY in my opinion. And there is a micro trend line right here as well that I'm noticing. Now looking at this long enough, and I did not mean to put that level in, but that could be the base level I talked about. But there is a little bit of a trend line right there as well. A little bit of a trend line right there as well. So watch for the micro trend to come back down to the bottom trend. You can see that worked out from earlier, right? Those would be some of the lines. Maybe that's just also kind of what you want. See where I'd have lines in, what I see as support, resistance, trends, even uptrend channel resistance, right? Pretty damn gorgeous, right? Boom shakalaka-lito. That's your boom shakalaka-lito right there. I mean, that is SMCI. Get to know it and trade it. And then just get stopped out with options. Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah, for sure, Chase RR. I can't wait. It'll be fun to do. It will be fun. It will be fun. Just like I said, the main thing I'm always trying to do for you guys here is just show you different opportunities, whether it's different ways to trade, whether it's going long, going short, option, whatever, giving you different avenues to make money. You know, that's another way to word it, right? Then that's another thing. Hey, here's how to maybe grow a prop firm. You don't have to do futures. You can get into that if you want to. You got other traders in chat showing you how to do futures. That's not me. I'm not doing that. I'll maybe get into it. That's not my... I've had traders that I do one-on-ones with, and they even ask about it. And I'd say, hey, go see Caesar. You know, that's your man. He's been doing it. He's been trading longer than me. He knows that's your guy. And so I've had people that I do one-on-ones with ask about futures. I'm like, that's your guy. You know, I can break down charting all day long, but if you want to learn how to trade it day in, day out, I got you. You know, anything stock related. Like you say, just more tools. Oh, exactly. 100% Chase. 100. Yes, Chase, love it. It'll be fun. Be fun. Be fun. I'm just hoping the market cooperates with us like it did last year, last year was absolutely gorgeous. Lumen does have a trend line. Watch trend line crack here on LUMN. But yeah, last year was just perfect, right? It was October. October, I was taking 6-7 trades a day almost right out of the gate. It was crazy. I mean, oh my gosh, it's just working out. Small caps are working. Large caps, I'm getting plays. So we will see. But yeah, it'll be fun. It will be fun. And then, like, even for me, like I said, be something to kind of different to do and see how much I like it. Or if I'm like, yeah, just not my thing. Can't get this. It's just weird. Or I'm like, oh, love this. This is, wow, holy shit, firing fannies here, man. Wow, this extra income, I just gotta, I'm going to get the M4 or M3 competition extra drive right now. Like, I'm going to get that today. I got to pay out a couple of payouts or whatever, however, when the payouts are coming or something. I'm like, I'm going to start getting these payouts. Hail to the yeah. I got this extra income coming in. Let go. I still people today about your big. Oh yeah, dude, Amazon. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, appreciate it, CRR. Like I said, it's just one or Chase. I should CRR. I'm putting you in with CR Trader in chat. CR Trader, of course. A lot of you guys have similar names. I'm trying to confuse the shit out of me over here. But no, I love it. No, I love, like I said, been around long enough to where you're starting to build that up. Your kind of your repertoire, so to speak, of trading style strategies and or also your big wins, like, oh yeah, back on this day, or yeah, I got in this swing trade, or oh, I went in on earnings, or and so yeah, it's why I tell traders, like, listen, do you think that was me at first? Hail to the nah. I'd like I said, never forget just being happy if I saw 15-20 cents in my direction, and how pissed off I was after I got out of trade and went in my direction, blah blah blah. Just all the stuff that a lot of new traders think and do, and the the feelings and emotions you go through. Yeah, it's different for sure. So it's like I said, just got to push. Want to give you guys as much as I can through these years while I'm still doing this. So I'd love that too down the line. Like, oh yeah, you see me with my Rari or whatever in the cars. I'm like, yeah, I knew that dude when he's got a couple of Jeeps. Just a little simple guy. He's still a simple guy. Loves food. Don't get him started about food, guy. Next thing you know, he's cooking food, talking food. You got food cooked for you. It's good stuff though. But yeah, good stuff though. Love the community. Love being around, sticking around. It's what I always wanted to do too. Through the years, so people kind of remembered me, and I want to help traders, and so they feel comfortable. I know some traders are new and they come over here and may have no idea who I am, or that I haven't been here for freaking 100 years. But I've been here, well, not 100, but I've been here for a long time. Since 2017, and then going live since 2020. So I want to give you guys, or try to give you guys, at least another familiar face to talk to that you can go. Like I said, always, so to speak, go down the hall to Professor AK in the counselor's office. Anytime you need help, I'm here. Slow and steady, Eddie, but we are getting trend line crack right here. The first trend line crack on SMCI are overextended here a little bit on some of these plays too. Like I just was looking at SPY, right? I still feel SPY could go up. It didn't quite get to Friday's low of day. We are still flagging up. We haven't cracked down quite yet, but that first trend crack right here, traded up, is starting to happen on SMCI. Go back over to SPY and you can see what I'm talking about. We're still flagging, holding that 9 in the 5-minute. Lumen here, the volume just isn't there. Muhammad, any of you guys wanting to go long? I know sometimes we got Tommy G in chat, loves to go long. Looking for maybe one last lunch play. Cousin Greg out there as well, and you guys that like to go long. Not looking good. Not looking that good. Good, okay. How you doing there? It went good, mate. Yeah, I looked it up yesterday. I always go to my little bunny forums that I have, and luckily it was because I noticed it. And lucky, it's crazy. It comes out of nowhere. It seemed like, but I mean, not that it was anything major. But yeah, I just had those bunny forums, and it kind of, because at first, like, of course, hopefully, like a lot of people, you worry about your animals, even the bunnies. And yeah, just their left side was just chipmunked, and I was like, what? And I felt on it, and I was like, what's going on over here? And looked it up, and it was most likely just what happens with those bunnies. They have, how much they, well, of course, they have bigger teeth in there in their little mouth, and sometimes they'll have even overgrown tooth, or point being, abscess can get built up in there, and that's what it was. And so just kind of an infection that's going on in her mouth. Got to give her some antibiotics, and she should be good to go. Oh, Lola bunny. Oh, Lola. Shoot, cute little girl. Oh, she's so cute. I can just pick her up, bring in her right now, and she would just cuddle right in my arms. She doesn't really move. I could put her like on the desk right here, and she would just sit here. But yeah, she's good. Good to go. Thank you for asking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A little worried yesterday, and it was one of those things because what sucked, I had a one-on-one this morning, 30 minutes after the opening bell, but the only appointment was because they have like the exotic animal doctors, and there's only like one per so many clinics around here. Luckily, the one is right next to us. That's the closest one there is. But she either had time at 8:30 today, opening bell, or not till Thursday. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to wait till Thursday and something really be wrong with Lola. I was like, I ain't waiting that long and me worry. Because I was already worried, like, oh, here I go. I got to go to worry about this now. I've got to take a bunny into the vet. You know, like, can I just get a year? Like I said, we were lucky from 20. It was after Deuce died. We had an older Great Dane, unfortunately, that passed in 2013. But after that, we didn't have like a vet visit for anything bad, nothing for years. 4, 5, 6 years, there was no vet visits. Nothing. Small stuff, if anything. Crazy. And now it's like, can I just stop with the worrying? But anyway, took her in, and they saw that and said, yep, that's what it is. Because they tried to drain it. And they're like, let's see if she's going to freak out. I guess my bunnies are super chill. Like, my bunnies are so chill. You know, they just stuck a needle right in there, and you could tell pus was coming out of it. They're slowly pulling it out. I was like, ugh. Gross color. And then, yeah, they're like, yep, just give her some antibiotics. She should be good to go. So good, thank you, though. Vet visit went well. Just went longer than expected because then I didn't start the one-on-one till later, and I felt bad. But all went well. Still got the hour, one-on-one in. Hopefully you're having a good day, though, too, as well. Right now, slow. It's really slow in small caps. Good eye my day. Good eye my day. Doing good, though. Doing good. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Simple day for me. Very easy for trading. I wasn't looking for large caps yet again. Just because I knew I had to run around but go to the vet. And I was like, I'm not going to. And then I don't want to. Nope, don't even want to try. Focus on the small caps. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get back to trading large caps. See if what I find in pre-market, what setup I'm liking, and it looks the prettiest and the best to me. Crazy to see how much range we've had here recently on the SPY after that. I mean, literally a $10 day. Another $10 day on the SPY. We just ranging now. We were really ranging now. I don't know if that's going to be like now the real... Because that was the new norm where we're ranging $4, $5, $6 for sure every day. We're used to. We'd still have $1, $2 days here and there. We didn't have those hardly ever now anymore at all. And now is this going to be the new norm where the small days are going to go... Or small days are going to be like $4, $5, which is going to be crazy. If this is kind of the new norm, because then the SPY can move to 600 or back down to 500, before you know it. I see you, Queen. I'm not done yet. I still got 40 minutes or so, okay? You're so cute. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Up. Right here. Up. There you go. Says my sweet girl. This is my shadow. Her name is Queenie. She smells so good, like clean covers. She literally is obsessed with Dad. Queenie. Loves every animal known to man. Any animal. Bird, frog. I've never seen her try to hurt any animal. Glad Lola's okay too. Love my bunnies. Because she has, like I said, a sister. They were born together. Poppy and Lola in the same crate. Same little, what are you going to call it? Bunny pen. Whatever. Habitat. Really cute little habitat, but anyway, they're in there together. They're born, together. I say born together, but they're at the same litter. So sisters, want to keep those sisters together forever. Lola would have been, or Poppy would have been super, super sad if something would happen to Lola. What do you think about 10x trying to form a shelf at 385 if it cracked going down to 350? Got a trend line crack already, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's that trend line crack that I would have been calling out right there, handsome. Ethan. Boom, shakalaka. There's your trend line crack. The shelf right here, it is a little bit above it now. We have a little bit right there. Watch for a crack of that. I would say watch for move to 375 to 370 is here you need to worry about. Okay? Okay. And then under that, then you're good to go down to that lower VWAP band area. The only way you can lay on that bed is if I get the pillow. I didn't get the bed out, or the pillow out, so you're going to have to lay flat on your side. This is my Great Dane, literally. Here, hold on a sec. Oh my God, my arm. Look at that. This is how, look at him trying to get comfortable. I mean, he hates his life. Oh, finally, here goes Lumen, team. Here goes Lumen. God, I need to start doing some physical therapy. I need to eventually just go get I'm going to have to get an MRI done on this arm. What I did to it. But something forever ago. Oh, that's right. I keep remembering that. I think we thought about it, or I thought about it that one day in chat. I was walking the dogs one day, and my dogs yanked the shite out of me. And it was out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting it. Whichever side had... Anyway, I forgot which side had the Great Dane, Groot, I should say. Anyway, the bigger dogs. I got yanked so hard that I went to the other shoulder. Like, it was like, oh, and I landed on this shoulder. And that was in like about 2000 or 2021, 2022. I think it was in 21. I think that was because I remember I was like oh man. It was fine though. It was all of a sudden in January or something. It got it got inflamed. I don't know. And since then, like even when I do that, oh man, I hate it. Hate it. Getting old sucks. Getting thrown and that never got. Oh man, never had that. So, got tossed. You do one of those things when you get like you get up real quick to make sure no one saw you. And I was like, oh my God. I remember like on the way home, I was just like, holy shit. Quick 140. There you go, Muhammad. There you go. Yeah, that was about it with Lumen here. Lumen got that quick little spike up to $5. There's your quick little spike. I had a feeling that was going to be one. That was going to be the one. You got it, Muhammad. That's I'm trying to lead you guys, steer you in the right direction, keep you in the right area. I don't want you guys trading some stupid bullshit. That's why this one with I told you guys with 10K. Like, hey, this is bullshit. Be careful with this. I know it could still make a move, but be very careful with it. Sorry, I was responding back there. All right, questions. Got about 35 minutes left here, team. 35 minutes left of lunch. Been a busy man here. I got to run before I have a one-on-one, and I'm glad because actually someone rescheduled Tay because I know Tay asked me, I have a one-on-one this afternoon. Tay was like asking me what to do for it. I'm like, just nothing really, just make sure you can share your screen. But I got to run errand. As soon as I'm done going live, I could go live, obviously, longer. A little longer, probably. Because I don't have one for Power Hour. But I've got to run into town. Ship something off. The bunnies actually do need bunny food. I got to get the bunnies some food. Because I'll be in town for once. It's kind of one of those things, too. Especially when we build the house. That'll be a whole thing. Like, going into town. Because we live off the interstate, this side or the other. How far we live out of town will be nice. We got to go into town today. Yeah, Muhammad and Jim Bond, you guys need to feed ideas off of one another. Because I know you two are like the main traders in chat. What's up, active traders? No, you snuck in there too. What's up, boss? I was like, oh, that's active trader in the middle of all those alerts. I just saw Dex Gold, and then I see people. Because see, what confuses me, and I say confuses me, But then people, I don't understand why when people tag people, that's gold. That should be green, or we should be green, you know, or this is, you see all this, you know. And I like the being tagged a different color. I just wish it was not gold, because then I see that gold. Anyway, I'm not even, so I may even miss when sometimes tags me as a Goldman. There you go, Muhammad. Yeah, I'd say yeah. Anymore, you know, I would say at first for traders, it seems like bounce plays are going to be much easier to trade. That's just my opinion. You've got to find the right trade, but bounce plays will be a little safer, and not nearly as risky at first. Then you'll get to trade like me at first. I couldn't trade breakouts. I just did not have the mental capacity. It freaked me out. Whatever. It took a while, and I could do the bounce plays. I could see them. I could trust it. I could wait on it. It gave you a little time to trade it too. You didn't have to just like, it's like, you know, like breakouts. It's like, you better get in now where it's breaking out, especially if it is the breakout. And then, if, you know, you'll get into breakouts, but it's breakout, and it dumps on you. I understand it. So that's why at first, to me, for most traders, you're just going to have that overall mental awareness capacity, you know, capability to trade a bounce play over a breakout just because of that. Boot camp. I think it starts up here in about a week or two. I'll get with Deck. Because I know it isn't this week. But the boot camp is coming up soon. I don't know what my days are. I need to get back with that. But I know we're slowly approaching the boot camp and the days or whatever. I know that's coming up soon. Let's see if we have dates over here. Sorry, I forgot how my messages got deleted. Because I know Deck said on Sunday, all right, boys, this is the big week. Everyone has their coupon code. So I need to start sharing that. Everyone knows the summer boot camp starts Monday. Okay, maybe it started today. Did it start yesterday? Did it start yesterday? Remember 50 sign-ups. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about 50 sign-ups, this, that, or the other. Cool. So, I need to get the dates. We'll get that out. I'll get that out tomorrow. Since I know I go live tomorrow morning. I go live tomorrow morning with you guys, so I will have that ready. August 12th, Tay? Okay, cool. Maybe it's next Monday. Maybe that's what I'm trying to read those texts. Maybe it's next Monday. So I'll have that all ready for you guys. And the other thing I'm going to have ready is the AKNR. So the AKNR I want to have planned really soon for you guys. So I'll be looking to book the AKNR relatively soon. So that I'm going to have I wanted to have that done possibly by Friday as well. But I don't know what else is Friday. But the boot camp I know is coming up. But Friday, if not into next week, I will have the dates and everything ready for you guys to if you want to come to the AKNR at the lake house to learn from me in person and also have fun, learn from other traders, or at least meet other traders as well, or whatever. I will have that ready to be able to book for you guys in the next week or two. What time frame do you recommend, boss? 1 minute or 5 minute? Mohammed, small caps, 1 minute and 3 minute. For small caps, I would go 1 minute and 3 minute. For large caps, I would go 3 minute and 5 minute. Let's see here. Tay. I think if you're 6 months or 12 months or a lifetime, you have access to boot camp. Yes. Yep. You can't have month to month. You cannot have month to month. Yep. You cannot have month to month. I think that's kind of what maybe, I think what it's kind of doing is like saying, hey, if you want to have it, you better sign up to us. I don't know. You have to ask them. Or maybe there'll just be a fee if you are month to month. There'll be just a fee, I'd imagine. Appreciate all the help. You're right, man. Have a good one, Mohammed. Have a great one, my friend. I'll see you in the morning for small cap fun. And finally, maybe get back into trading some large caps tomorrow. Have a Trump sandwich. Damn, that looks just like him. Holy moly. Someone did a good job there. Oh, that is hilarious. That definitely is, that's good. Looks good. Looks like something I'd want in the middle of summer. Well, not that big of a sandwich. I like a good old classic ham and cheese. No dill pickle on the side. Get some potato chips. Spy still has a way to roll here, team. I'm telling you. It feels like it's going to Friday's low of day in this 28.75, 28.50 area. I feel like we have one last little small pepperoni left. One last little pepperoni. I haven't had pizza in a minute. Pizza sounds good. Now, Actor Trader, you just spawned that in my brain, by the way. You're always posting pizza, but you did this time for once. Damn, pepperoni pizza. Just a classic pepperoni deep dish. Classic pepperoni thin crust. Classic pepperoni. Just right now, I don't know why pepperoni just sounds good. Nice, crispy, hot, and... Pizza Hut just did one like the hot and something pepperoni. Hot and honey pepperoni or something like that. That was freaking fire. I had to try it. Love honey. Love hot stuff. Damn, that was fire. Big Red Candle. How you doing, beautiful? I had a question about LYC from the morning earlier. Okay, got you. You mentioned 270 is a good short, but I have a question. The candlestick run the first time. Yes, yeah, so here we go. So we went over this earlier, handsome. I didn't actually enter because of the morning alerts and the way the play was moving right here. And you can see, is my trend line still in the 1 minute time frame? It is. So, when I'm doing morning alerts, the first thing I saw was this little shelf right through this area right here. Somewhere through here is what I saw, right? And we did kind of go below it and then back up. I didn't get in at that point, at that time. I just never got in. I didn't get in until this trend line cracked. And this is where I got in right here. And so I got in around like 274, 5, something like that was my entry after candlestick confirmation. Wasn't the best with the spread and whatnot. I mean, again, it could have been a little bit tighter and better, if you look at where we closed and opened there, but, which was like higher than that, which was like 78, 76 or something like that. So it is what it is, but that's where I finally entered, was right there. That's where my trend line cracked. I'm going, okay, let's see if we get that move down. And that's the only thing I was worried about was 270. And it, of course, yep, came down, then rested right on it for a few minutes. I'm like, well, but I had, two plays this morning kind of do that to me. 10X was kind of the same thing. It took a few minutes for it to pay out, but that was where my entry was right there. Yep. No, I know that's what some people did. And it wasn't clear cut, and that's why I didn't like it. In a 1 minute time frame, if it's not clear cut, and I've got to go to a 3 minute time frame because it's been moving a little bit longer, and then it's still, even at that point, it's not clear cut, and that's why you can see it just wasn't clean. It wasn't like, let's just do this, for instance. Let's go to 10X. And look at that trend line this morning. Well, I guess it's already out. Do I still have it in the 1 minute? Well, no, I would have had it still in right there. But here, look at this just clean cut trend line. Maybe like something like that, where you have all those bounces in the same area. So boop, 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 right? So you have it all, and it's just this nice. I want that, but flat. So if I had this, and I could turn that sideways, we kind of formed a little, some kind of here, on 10X on the way down, right? Not that long, but kind of, a little bit cleaner. LYT just did not present that to us really at all in pre-market, where it gave us that elongated period of shelf or trend. Does that make sense, Big Red Candle? What's up, Jay Chan? How you doing, handsome? Mr. Joseph Chan, Mr. Jackie Chan, Mr. Joshua Chan, Mr. Jason Chan, Mr. Jason Bourne Chan, Mr. Jeremy Chan, Mr. What's other names? Jordan Chan. Go through all the J's ever. I couldn't even do them all. I'd forget. Jamie Chan, Jessica Chan, Jill Chan. Like, I'm not a female, you ass. Like, it's okay, He, she, hey, he, her, whatever. He, she, they. Every J name but mine, yeah, right. Oh, let me guess. What, hold on. Let's see here. What is your name, then? Every J name. Justin. Justin Chan. That just doesn't ring. That doesn't even sound good. Jeremiah the Bullfrog Chan. Jeremiah the Bullfrog Chan. How about that one? Jeremiah. Jesse Chan. Jesse Chan. You're like, man, I'm not part of the Jesse James group. What are you smoking over there? Off. Jim Chan. Jim Chan. Jimmy Chan. We went to like every J name ever. Justice Chan. Your name is Justice. Justice Chan. Hi, boss for Spy. Can I ask for the trading idea for put? Okay. Can I ask? Okay, let's put for the low of day 529. Also, if it's like crack, asking. Oh, gotcha, Jim Bond. So Jimmy J. Jim, isn't it bedtime already? First off, isn't it getting close to bedtime? Yes, I do like that though, Jim. I do like that into 2:30. I do like that, or 5:30.
One man who turned this inspiration into 11 smash hits with his group, the Shondells, is here with us tonight. The man who recorded this song, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tommy James. I hear the strains of a familiar song. Do you remember where the action is? Oh, I sure do. That's the first show I ever did for you.
Just letting the wife vent to me about how she hates the couch. Yeah, let's see. It's a version of the most generic. Oh! Josiah. Josiah? Jesus. Jamiroquai. I know I could find it because I could probably just go over to my website. I would imagine there's some kind of, like, I have like over 1,000 people like in my contacts on my website. Oh, that's right, John Chan. Did I not say John? Did I not say John? Juan Chan. There we go. Finally, let's use the brain there, Joshua. Juan John, long Juan John Chan. That's what they called him. They called him old Long Juan, baby. You better watch out for old Long Juan over there. You better believe he's wearing extra large shorts for a reason, baby. Cousin Greg. But Cousin Greg, I just have a suggestion for you out there who got bored and needed. Okay, there you go. I've been trading socks on Soxus. Yes, there you go. Exactly. That's another one of those kind of slower movers. Doesn't move a ton, can still trade and get some movement. Moves a little bit more than it used to. Because I used to watch this all the time for. Don't tell me he did that again. Hold on one sec, team. Let me see something. Hold on a sec, team. No, hold on. You sit down. All right, I had to check something real quick. The other day when my lab came in and sat beside me like that, one of the dogs went potty out there. And I'm like, okay, if y'all did it again, I'm going to spank some booties. Does that make sense? Or anyone else out there real quickly? Go to these. Cousin Greg, good alert. Good job there. Like it. He explained it for you what they are. SGMO, what about that, F-Zero? You know, every time I say your name, F-Zero, it makes me want to play F-Zero. Woo! Holy moly, bowlers and trolleys. That would be the pullback you've been waiting for. Holy good God, F-Zero. Where did they come out with an offering? Hold on a sec, team. SGMO. Nothing. 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 Here's your bounce opportunity, though. This is down at the lower VWAP band. 95-cent support area. Holy molyton. Yeah, Muhammad, man, I feel bad for people that may have went long in that. Everyone knows Jay Chan's name now, though. Jay Chan, thank you for participating in a fun reindeers game with me. I always have to, you know, I'll keep guessing. I'll keep guessing. You know I will. I got lucky and got out of my short. Oh, F-Zero, good job. F-Zero. Oh, I got lucky and got out of my short. What do you mean, F-Zero, you got lucky and got out of your short? That's a great short. I almost bought in around 110 early before you suggested. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, LUMN was by far the better one. Oh, I was waiting way too low. Oh, okay, F-Zero. Gotcha. Queenie, you're gonna have to wait a few minutes here. I'm not completely done yet, sweet face. I'm not done yet, sweet face. Miles, get your mama. Will you get my mic? Can't be offering right now. As the news is gotcha. Cool. Yeah, no, I was wondering. I was like, hold on to that. Just usually when that's one of those things too, Jim Bond, you just have to. I didn't see the news earlier. But when you see that big of a dramatic movement down, you kind of, the first thing you think, as long as I've been watching small caps, is I think, holy shit, they just came out with an offering. It'd probably go down, though, more than that. That's why my point being the reason I said that, too, was because I knew probably maybe some of you guys may be looking for that bounce right there. And I would have then I would have said, do not go for a bounce. This is an offering. It's probably going to go through that area. Now it looks good for the bounce, honestly. Oh, what's up, T. Edie? What's up, Randy Trader? How we doing? Jesse Trade. We got all kinds of people in chat. Jenny, I like it. Randy, of course, with more J names. What is my strategy on large caps? Jess trades. Jess, same thing, honestly, for my small caps. I've been doing the same thing each and every day, and, you know, even T. Edie over in chat. I know my girl Alejandra over there will tell you the same thing. Essentially, it's trend line crack. Shelf crack, right? You know, like this is a trend line crack, right? You see the beautiful trend line, the crack of it. What I really probably trade the most, though, are high of day and low of day crack or break. So the one I like today, or one of them, was AMD. Not only under pre-market low, but underneath this kind of support area from yesterday. Watch for a crack of that. So essentially under 133.70, watch for a good short. You know, and whammy. That's what I'm looking for a lot of the time in these large cap, or I should say, yeah, large cap plays, you know, kind of getting that high of day break or maybe low of day crack. And then today, you very rarely get this where you kind of run into those areas and then kind of just stay in them. You typically, like SPY, would be like, hey, watch this over high, you know, pre-market highs for a pop. And you get that pop over pre-market high, you come down and actually bounced on it twice. Boom and boom, right? So that's what I'm looking for a lot of the time on, you know, the SPY, or I'm not really trading this by too often. It's usually, you know, what runs within it, like an Apple, AMD, whatever, Tesla. I'm going across the board every morning. I give out morning alerts. I've been doing those for a year now, and you can sign up for those if you want to, where you get all the small cap and all the large cap plays essentially broken down for you, levels, where you should be trading, where my favorite plays are, what I think you should be trading if you aren't trading what I'm going to trade for the day, which that's always alerted as well. But there's the link to that. They're done through WhatsApp. But yeah, just every morning I come in, try to find my favorite setup in large cap plays and say, hey, that's going to be the one. I know a lot of traders like today came over and used my AMD in there, my ARM alerts, and they banked whatever the trade may be. I don't know if I just saw those earlier. I think I saw ARM again. Maybe it was just AMD, because AMD had a really good pullback at the bell. But I'll always go through there and kind of tell you what plays I like the most that I feel could give you the better move at the bell. And then you can use those levels all day. But yeah, same strategy. Small cap, large cap, mid cap. My strategy really doesn't change, really. Let's see, that's not more of a short after that sell-off. Yeah, but the thing is, this plays on the upper and lower VWAP band, J-Chan, just because of where it's at and the big sell-off. This is just like where I made most of my money. My first part of my trading career would be these big sell-offs back down into support, big red candles back into support for the move back on up. A lot of traders that are trading this see this as a bounce opportunity and a dip buy. You know, it's been sitting up here over $1 and especially over 110 in the VWAP for well over 2+ hours now. So traders will see that as a dip buy opportunity. And you know, when you see the upper and lower band running sideways parallel to one another, that's how I made my money the first 2 years of trading, were plays just like this right here on SGMO. I would alert otherwise, honestly. You know, it may look that way, but this would be one of those ones just because of that major support from earlier, you know, and the massive, really quick sell-off out of nowhere. That's going to be, and not that it's been great so far, but just as I alerted, will be your support. Different circumstances for sure for a ticker would lead that, you know, to be a more of a bearish, like, oh, whoa, no. You know, that has just that, you know, the look of more of a bouncy year look. F0, what was the candle? One of the, well, so okay, I kept, let's see here. Was that candle one of those? Well, oh, it could have been. It could have been F0. I don't look at the time and sales too much or the level 2. Honestly, I don't do that too often. It could have been. You know, one of those things also could have been a good thing to do would have been to go back through afterward and look really quickly, look at the time and sales. Could have been. Could have been. Could have been. Anybody got that cowbell? Feel the reaper. You got it, cousin Greg. Hopefully, it's, you know, those people, you know, getting it up to that 130 mark and just about so close to just blowing through it. But yeah, if you need any help in the morning team, here's my morning alert sign up link. I've been doing, like I said, this for but right at a year now, essentially. This is a year anniversary for me, and those morning alerts have helped out traders make over $200,000-$300,000 in the first year. And I mean, I don't know what the real number is because I've got some people at 60, 50, some people over that. So, and some people maybe have lost money, didn't even make any money, but I know it's a very, very good it's a 6-figure number, and a very good 6-figure number that anyone would love to make for a year's worth of trading. So if you need any help from small cap to large cap, like I said, I need to get some testimonials from people doing those, like Rick C in chat that, you know, had 2 months of morning alerts and then, you know, was up, you know, like 60K or something, then went to Europe on those alerts on a 2-month vacation. That's pretty crazy, you know. So if you guys ever need any help, opening bell, pre-market, I should say, actually pre-market into the opening bell, moving onward in levels you can use all day, that's where I've got you covered, is over there. If you are long on SGMO, take profit back into here. Right now, it's kind of that first area if you wanted to take a little bit of profit at 102, which I know it isn't much, but 102 to 105 is going to be resistance right through there-ish. Over that, you will get to the VWAP in 107, but that's what, like this, anywhere in this area is profit-taking zone number 1, in my opinion. Profit-taking zone number 2 is going to be at 113, and if and somehow it gets all the way back up to 120, that would be your last final target. I'm almost done, guys. I know you guys are getting antsy in the pantsy. And I just let them out before I went live with you guys, too. So it's like, come on. Any last questions you guys have, put them out in chat right now. Put them in chat. I'm gonna stop here, right, like I said, right at the top of the hour. Got to run a couple of errands out of the house before I get into a one-on-one this afternoon. My website, if you need any extra help, one-on-ones team, do those through Zoom. Been doing those, like I said, for 3.5 years now. Very, very long time. So if you ever need any help, one-on-one help, I've been doing those for a while. Been doing the morning alerts for a while. So I feel like I've got you covered kind of from pre-market through the closing bell. And last but not least, my website and Instagram. Got all the information over there as well. Free information, you know, videos on videos, lessons on lessons, and videos on videos, and lessons on lessons. Oh, that's on my website. My bad. That's the same thing that I just gave you guys. I copy and pasted the wrong thing. My bad. Meant to say Instagram and YouTube. I was on the wrong one. Instagram and YouTube, Josh. That one. Instagram and YouTube. Lots of free videos, team. What? How is that a trigger word? Well, you can bark all you want. Boss, was the news on VBIV earlier? It also went nuts. I don't know. I wasn't around. I was literally gone most of the morning. No news I see on it. No news on VBIV. Nothing I see on it at all. Nothing I see on it at all. On Thinkorswim. Had news yesterday. No, not that I see over here. I don't see anything on Thinkorswim. So I don't know where you're getting that from. Yeah. I was like, I don't see anything on Thinkorswim. Nothing here, man. There is nothing I see on this. Could be. I have no idea. I don't trade stocks under $1. You know, these plays that are really cheap like this. Very sketchy plays. Very, 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 very sketchy plays. You know, I like finding predictability. Look at this. Even when, like, you know, you might think it's not a bounce, I actually can show you that it is a bounce, right? That's what I want to show you. Predictability. That's where you go. Right here. Predictability. Predictability. Man, I'm glad the market bounced back after yesterday's world. Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, definitely. Yep, still watching Lumen. Still watching a little bit of Lumen. Lumen. Oh, yeah, it's over here. It's over here. Still watching Lumen. Still kind of rolling up that trend. Our team looks strong to me. Ranking up really cool. Thank you, Jamon. Yep, Bunny. I would go LUMN for sure. And then, like I said, SGMO. Not bad. Not bad so far. Could have got about 8 cents out of it. Could have got about 8 cents so far out of it. Not bad. Not bad. Showing you the bounce, though. Hopefully, J-Chan, that makes sense. And the reason why there would be a bounce there. Hey, up to 104 now. SGMO up to 104 now. Any last questions? I guess we're good. You guys good? Muhammad, Bunny, Jim Bond. We good, guys? Cousin Greg, J-Chan, F-Zero. We good? Juan trades. Big Red Candle. Tay. May. Lay. Chase RR. Aussie. Ethan. Lazy. Crazy Maisie. Cisco, Manisco. Cadillac and Night Trader Frisco's. Traded up, traded down. Meet me up, then meet me around. We good. All right. Sorry, I was way back up there. Lumen, room to run to high of day, 515. LUMN, 515. If it gets over that, we do have a small gap to fill. Oh, that is the gap. No, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to go any higher. If it does go any higher, Bunny, 570 would be your next resistance line. 570 would be your next true resistance line. CR Trader out there hanging around. All my traders out there giving me the love. The love is back at you. Ethan is you as well, Mohammeds. All right. See you back here in the morning, team. Live commentary starts about 5 to 10 minutes before the opening bell. My lobby, I should say, will be up and live about an hour or so before the opening bell. Small caps, large caps, long, short. I've got you covered and everything in between. Lost boys, lost girls, let's get it. For the long, cool woman in a black dress. Big hooray! Spy, don't forget, where are we going to? What did I tell you? Spy, here we go to Friday's low of day. Here we go.
Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals. I get my back into my living. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven. Don't cry, don't raise your eye. It's only teenage wasteland. Sally, take my hand. We'll travel some cross land. Put out the fire and don't look past my shoulder. The exodus is here. The happy ones are near. Let's get together before we get much older. Teenage wasteland. It's only teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland, oh yeah. my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you. But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right, child. I got my mind set on you. 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 And this time I know it's real, the feeling that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. I got my mind set on you, set on you. I got my mind set on you, set on you. But it's gonna take money, whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time to do it, 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 to do it right. I got my mind set on you. 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 And this time I know it's real, the feelings that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. But it's gonna take money,